off. Sorry, palms are a bit sweaty. Fantastic. Eddi sounding wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so hot up here. We'd better hand over to Caitlin, actually. We're going to discuss the changing face of folk music. Meanwhile, here is Cat.
Johnny and Eddi Reader there exchanging what is, I'm sure, the first of a million kisses. Now, every so often the fates take two unsuspecting musicians and bestow on them the blessing of fate, and instantly their life turns into a cavalcade of driving cars into bowls full of brown M&Ms and breaking girls' hearts and hotel bedrooms in roughly equal measures. And two people who know a lot about that is Noel from Oasis and Peter Cunnah from D-Ream.
How do you do?
Did I pronounce your name correctly?
You did, well done.
Score one. Now, first of all, we're going to do this as kind of like an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting and say, how long have you been famous?
Since I just done that down there.
You think that was the moment?
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt, yeah. Because the music's good, isn't it? What's that?
We've been invaded by aliens.
We are definitely in the hot house here.
So what are the good points and bad points about being famous?
I don't know. Good points for the money. Bad points for getting your photograph taken. No?
You don't like that?
No.
Is that why you always wear the shades?
No. I'm being sponsored by these people, you see.
Oh, right. Oh, that's another good point about fame. You get sponsored
yeah.
to wear clothes. How has being famous affected your friends? I mean, for instance, Noel.
I haven't seen my mates for, I don't know, about 6 months. Apart from the ones that work for us.
Oh, right.
So I wouldn't know. I don't know.
So do you get your friends working for you then, so you can tour around in a big group instead of...
No, just so we can exploit them. The thing is, if we didn't have them working for us, when we were away, they'd be burgling our houses. So it's best to have them on the road with us, really, isn't it, Chris?
Where is he? He's just walking over there with a television in his hand.
He's actually got your car stereo, actually.
In fact, he's ripping off the set. He's taking away half of the Naked City.
Get me some speakers,
That is the
Chris.
last show,
Yeah,
so they're entitled
speakers,
to.
the guitars and everything. They can strip the
I
set.
quite fancy that, like, pot or whatever.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm sure we'll be able to sort you out with a fire pot afterwards.
Yeah, I like pot.
Okay. Drug reference. There was an interview recently, was it in the NME, where where Liam said that he would sell his grandmother to be famous, and you started a fight about that.
But did you fix the price first?
No, that was me that said I'd tell my mother.
Oh, it was you?
It wasn't to be famous.
Now, what was it?
I'd sell her for rock and roll.
All right. And would you, it's still now?
If I got a good price, yeah, I reckon.
How much, roughly, would you sell your grandmother for? Because I've got a price fixed in my head.
A couple of bottles of gin.
Sounds like a good bargain to me. It'd be vodka for me, but sounds good. What would you do if you thought you were being too famous? Would you suddenly become very reclusive?
I'd go and take all the stuff back what Chris has robbed from our house, probably while I'm sat here now. And go and buy a chocolate brown Rolls Royce and buy my own hotel so I could just abuse it for the rest of my life, really.
How many hotels is it you've wrecked so far?
Personally, I haven't wrecked any. I'm actually, my name's Normal Noel. I don't actually do any of that nonsense. It's actually Bonehead and our kid who are hooligans. They've wrecked about, 3 or 4.
4.
40 post houses usually the ones that get the brunt of the...
They deserve it.
Oh, totally.
So we've discussed hotels and we've discussed money, so we must now go on to sex. How many offers of free sex have you had recently?
Sex is never free.
Isn't it? You're in the wrong game. You won't get to rock music, man.
Come here.
No, seriously, man.
So, Noel first.
Me?
Yeah.
None.
None?
He said diplomatically.
None at all?
No.
Politically correctly.
I've seen a stream of girls standing over there.
No, I'm paying for them.
Oh, right. Okay. How much sex have you paid for recently then?
Oh, loads.
If you got home and found £1 million water check on your doorstep, what would you do with that?
Hotel furniture.
Hotel furniture.
Yeah, the bill
Spend £1 million
on
on hotel furniture.
Yeah. Well, what planning to do is when we get our first royalty check and we've had a #1 album is to get our own hotel furniture flight cased so that we can carry it around to each hotels that we go to and then trash
Like
it as much
Meccano hotel furniture, you can just deconstruct it
modular
everywhere.
systems like
and then we
Texas
can employ another one of our mates to glue it back together for the next night, you see.
You've obviously got it all planned there.
Well, absolutely.
Creating employment and destructing about on the way.
Creation and destruction, it's beautiful. Noel,
Very
Peter,
much.
thank you very much.
With the shoe?
I've had enough of nasty things like money, sex and happiness. We're going to go back now to a bit of top quality late night entertainment. Vaughnie!